It's been a while, and I'm just coming live today because I just need to remind you all of a few things. Before I begin, I'd like to begin with the all prayer. Anuki Jaweth Pa Ashuk in Pa Paut, Wu Kalau Ashuk Kawun Jawafne Ye. Anuki Kasam in Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kawun Kasam Emne Ye. Anuki Wahu Ameh Pa Paut, Wu Pa Paut Kawun Wahu Ameh Ne Ye. Nakuk Kadur Naja Ameh Kasam in Pa Paut, Wu Kabub Ameh Mushkas Nakuk Kadur Kawan Kalil Pafef. Nakuk Aruja with Papa Ut. Ameh Wase, Ameh Rodney, Kabun Leye, Bakoi Ja with Papa Ut. Anuki Yabed be Ye Nefasni, Papa Ut Kawun Anuki, Papa Ut Kador, Nakuk Kador, Papa Ut Amul, Nakuk Amul. I'm waiting for a few people to come in the room. Okay, good. I see there's 4 people. Please, Rahubat Nafir Ba Ankre A. Rahubat. Okay, hold on a second. Add that as a moderator. Okay. All right. Hold on, brother. Hatat the J.A. Rahubat. And hold on, I did make this brother a moderator. Okay. Aries, Ari, Anis, Abab, you are a moderator now. I don't know why your wrench not coming up. Hold on a second. He is a moderator. Yup. It should come up the next time you say something. Rahubat, George Bristol. Rahubat family. How's everyone doing? Just got a quick, I don't have an update, but I do have an update. And the update is I'm not telling anybody anything that's happening with what's taking place with me and what I'm working on. You all should know by now, the people that we dealing with, a lot of people in this tribe, they're a bunch of weirdos. All right? They're not just weirdos, but they're freaking evil. And as you can see, world over, their world is falling in Hollywood, everywhere. They're falling. All their evil ways, you know. Sometimes I sit back and I think about, hold on a second. I got something that I pray that I want to say too. Hold on. 1 minute. I would like to start this off with a prayer that I have from my I have me a new goal book too. I'm excited about that. And so I also have this book that I had for the longest. This is a very powerful book too. For those of you who don't have the gold book, you can get this book, the Book of Light. It has a lot of powerful prayers in it. As you can see, it's beat up. I've had it for years, and I used it when I was in Georgia to help me fight against evil people. When I was in federal prison, I had issues with women in there that were very jealous of me, and they were scared of me because they saw me with this book all the time. I used to carry it in my back pocket, and it has the sword on the top. And they used to get upset about. They used to get upset about. They thought that I was some type of witch because things that people used to do to me in the prison. I would go get this book. I would sit underneath a tree on the campgrounds, and I would just say my prayers out of it. And I would ask the ancestors to remove these evil people away from me because I didn't want to hurt somebody. Sometimes when a person is backed up against a wall, it ain't but so much they could deal with before they really, you know, pull out, before they get angry and cause some serious harm. So I didn't want to hurt anyone in that place. And this book, I promise you, was after I got this book, when I got to Athens, I had got the gold book. And so this book helped me. Yeah, this is Arabic on this. This is Arabic writing. This is ancient Arabic writing on the book. And no, it's not a satanic book. It just has different symbols that represents the powers of from the to fight forces from the other side. Okay. So in this book it has several prayers, and I'm gonna read one of them. And I used to read it all the time because I swear to you, I have a temper, and I'm working on it. Um, because I was a lot worse than this. But I'm coming first. Let me say this to you all. Thank you for tuning in. And I also want to say to my moderators, thank you for clearing the board. I already see these people are already coming for me. All right. First of all, I want to say this. We have a lot of work to do. Once the master teachers release, we got a lot of work to do. And I hope you all are not waiting for the master teacher to come home and tell you what to do. You should already know what's required of you as a Sabian, especially if you are reading our doctrine. There are people that claim that they walk with us, and they are breaking major rules outside on the law of the land and the rules that we have in the tribe. Because we have rules, we don't have laws. Laws represent Lawi Tenenu, right? And they don't even abide by their own laws here in the United States. You see on the news all of the Democrats, Republicans, preachers, everybody that's breaking all of these rules and regulations, and they're doing all types of derogatory things, and they're trying to make us look out to be the bad people when it's really them. Someone sent me an email and said that Duswa is in Canada. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, so what are you telling me that for? I did my part by exposing a man that molested and raped, sodomized a 4-year-old little girl. Okay? I showed y'all the picture of the mother and told y'all what this man did to this child. And what do y'all do? Y'all still sit back and slander my name and talk crap about the Williams and Williams law firm after I confirmed to y'all that that was fake as well. And it's like you all just sit back and you try to let the devil win by not holding these people accountable for what they claim that they're doing, or saying that they don't show you nothing, but you give them everything. And I show you everything and you give me nothing. It's kind of embarrassing, you know. But I don't know. Maybe this is one of my lessons throughout my journey in life to help me realize the type of people that we got with us, because people are fake. You know what I mean? And they're like how people are with celebrities. They're groupies. When they see somebody with a title and a position, they run all up and be all up in their face, giving them all their support, wanting pictures and all this other stuff. And then they move on. Like Baba said, those black devils that y'all thought had Baba's back, he revealed them to you all. He gave them positions and titles in the tribe and showed y'all, look, these are the people that say that they love me. Support them. Watch them, is what he's really saying. You understand? And then they leave, and when they leave and they go, they pull you down with them. Because I said to the sister named Rana, who used to live in Athens, Georgia, and I happen to like the sister. She never did anything to me, and I didn't know she was a witch, but she never done anything to me, ever. She had a daughter named Rebecca and a son named Elijah. Oh no, wait a minute, what's her name? She had a husband named Rashad. She had a daughter named Rebecca, yeah, and I think her son name was Elijah, yeah. Because I know that's Kathy has a daughter named Rebecca and Elijah too. Okay, so the point that I'm trying to make is I kept trying to tell this sister, because I used to see her always hanging out with Robbie and Nefu and Dana and Raina. It was always those 4 women hanging out together. And we had a sisters meeting one time, a feline meeting, and I came to the meeting and I told her, I said, listen, what is up with you? Why y'all clicking up like this? And she started crying, saying, these are my girls, and now they all fell. And now where you at? Where you could have stayed away from them and stayed out of the mess, and you could have already established yourself spiritually in the tribe, so that way when the master teacher come home, you could walk with him. But instead, you went following behind these people who did nothing but play games with his life. And matter of fact, by you being friends with them, you were a part of it as well. Because you sat back there and you watched, knowing that they was full of it, knew the things that they were doing, and you still condoned it. So that makes you just as bad as them. So now today I'm coming forth to let y'all know that I have not forgotten about Tashaka Malik. Like I said, I'm getting his stuff together. And the flyer will go out and he will be exposed. Okay? Because he's another black devil. He's another black devil. In fact, when Baba wrote the Black Devil Patarak, he gave him a copy of it first. He was the first one to get it. All right? So what is that telling you? Does that mean he's some supreme amongst us? He's not. He's a bum. He's a down low homosexual. He's a freaking traitor. He's a liar. And he's a freaking thief. And he will be exposed. All right? Just wanted to let y'all know that. There's a few other things that I wanted to say. Yeah, so this thing about Duswa and what he did to women and what some of these men did to the women in his tribe, and y'all don't say anything about it. There's another sister that I know that had called me about a brother who doesn't walk with us anymore, but he punched her in her face. You understand? And the thing is, why can't she go to a brother in the tribe and expose him? Because if he used to walk with us and he was a member of this tribe, because some of them say that they walk with us, we do not smoke marijuana. We don't smoke weed. So if y'all sit up here smoking marijuana, drinking alcohol, watching porn, eating garbage, eating swine, drinking, and rolling in parties and stuff like that, and acting like y'all down with us, and then at nighttime you turn into somebody else, like the freaks come out at night. That's not our way. The master teacher has come to take us out of the evil ways of the devil so that we could walk upright with him and do the right thing with our lives. You understand? And some of y'all act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all sit up here acting like y'all dumbfounded after I done exposed everything that people have done to me. I've left myself vulnerable by showing y'all witches that were walking with me, pretending that they wanted Baba home, but all the while they were out doing things to hurt me. Who is this? Why y'all So the thing is this. I exposed the people in the tribe that did things to me, and I told y'all what happened to me, and I even showed y'all pictures, and y'all still, not all of you, but most of y'all still doubt. Y'all sitting up here thinking this is some freaking game, like I'm sitting up here lying and making up stories about people. I don't have a reason to do that. Y'all let these people play mind games with y'all, and then y'all in turn act like y'all cool with me, and y'all try to flip it and make me turn on the master teacher. And a lot of you brothers are a bunch of bums, okay? Because you come and you get involved to help, and then you start making it about you, and you start acting like it's something like me and you got this deep connection. I don't have no connection with none of you niggas in this tribe. So get that out of your freaking head. If you're going to help me, help because it's the right thing to do. And stop coming at me like you think it's all about me and you. And I don't have no connection with no male in this tribe. All right? I'm not a freaking dummy. And neither is the master teacher. And that's why he didn't hang around you brothers too much. And he kept himself around women. Because we're the smart ones. We're the ones that accept things as they are. Somebody gonna tell me that a brother had the audacity to say he emailed me about where Baba was born and all this other stuff. And I'm like, Baba told y'all to get the book Lightning from the East and to read it. Because all of the documentations and information about his life is in the book with pages, pictures, documents, and everything. So if you want to know who the master teacher is, what happened with the Ghana situation, with him being born in Ghana and raised in the Sudan, read the books, The Man from Many Faces, part 1 and part 2, read Lightning from the East, and stop emailing me garbage. All right? I'm fighting a freaking war. I don't got time to be going back and forth with you analytical niggas who sat back and left your savior to die at the hands of the devil. All right? Now, and I want to say this too, all right? If I fall out with you, okay, and you cross the line with me, ain't no coming back from that. So if you think I'm going to call you back or we're going to be cool again, you can freaking forget about it because a lot of you brothers are bums and you're jealous of me. Y'all are men and y'all are jealous of the women. And it's so many of y'all wanting to put on skirts and heels these days. I see exactly why. You're jealous of us. Y'all don't want us to rule anymore. And all y'all think about is, oh, y'all better not mess it up and all this other stuff. And we ain't even thinking about that. Y'all are freaking sad, man. Y'all are not freaking men. Jealous. Jealous of the woman that's doing the work. That's what it is. You're jealous that I'm a woman and I'm doing the work and you've done absolutely nothing but run your freaking mouth. You've done nothing. And when you get the opportunity to do something, you mess it up every single time. And that is why the master teacher always works with the women. He sent y'all brothers out there to make the money and set for the sisters to step up and do what we need to do to protect our children and to put the information out. And we work day and night, night and day. And all y'all got to do is make the money and provide and help us. And you can't even do that. Why? Because your mind is in the gutter. Y'all are weak niggas. That's what the problem is. You're weak, you're wicked, and you're freaking evil. Ain't no coming back when you fall out with me. Because you act like you want to work with me so that Baba could come out. And then when I'm working on something and I say, yeah, I'm getting ready to make this move. Here you go making another move to try to throw a monkey wrench in the game so that I could be in a bad relationship with the master teacher. But you are sadly mistaken. I will not turn my back on him. Like I said, if he doesn't want me doing this, he can verbally tell me that, and I will gracefully bow out. Until then, I'm going to continue to do what I was asked to do. It is my responsibility, and it is yours as well. Y'all sit back here living your freaking life, watching TV, all caught up in gossip, and you won't even get your lives right, looking and seeing what's happening all over the world. Like the master teacher said, many of you are not going to make it, and I see why. Because you're weak-minded. The devil can come in any form and you're gone. Just like that. Now, hold on. Let me read this. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 minute, y'all. I got to find this prayer. I need a prayer right now. This is a good book. It's a prayer for women. Okay. Okay, here's a prayer I got right here. Let's say this. Excuse me. O my sustainer, O Pog thought I ray, trouble is knocking down my door. May the many that rise up against me and all the workers of iniquity depart from me. May they leave my door, for there is no room for them in the grace of the Most High. O Pog thought I ray, hear my supplications and receive my prayer. You are my shield, my glory. You are the one who lifts my head when I am most sorrowful. O my sustainer, I cried unto you, O Most High, with my voice, and you heard my cry. I lay down and I slept, and I awakened because Pa Akthor Are, the Most High, sustained me. I will not be afraid of all those who have encircled together against me. O my sustainer, arise. O Pa Akthor Are, Pa Mandaru, O save me, for you have smart all my enemies upon the cheekbone. You have broken the teeth of the unrighteous ones. All the salvation belongs to you, O Pog Thought Are, and your blessings will forever be upon me. Amun. This is said when evil forces come up against you. So, as I said to you all, it's time for us to start praying. And because the work is done, as I've said to you before, so now All you all have to do is continue to support me. And then we also have to come together and let the prayers go up. There's some prayers that I have that I would like to share with you all. And I also have a free conference call telephone number that I gotta get that together. And then I'm gonna get some prayers together. And there's a sequence of prayers out of the book of Psalms that we need to say for the master teacher. And there's also some other things that you all need to do inside of your homes with salt. And I'm going to tell y'all about that as well. And what we're going to do is, because the work is done, we have to keep the forces of evil from preventing the negative forces of trying to attack us. You understand? The devil and his seed and their children. They're jealous, they're evil, they're vindictive, they're liars, and they can just come up at any given moment and tell you anything, and some of you will believe it. However, if you're strong mentally, physically, and spiritually, and you're eating properly, and you're breathing properly, and you're working right, and you're striving hard, then they can't touch you. Like the master teacher says, the devil can't touch you. He can try, but he can't touch you. So if those of you that are having problems, those of you who can't see what's going on, I'm about to help you open your eyes, see exactly what's going on, and you're about to witness a miracle before you. I would like to also say that the master teacher is a very highly intelligent being. And if you think he can't see you, you are sadly mistaken. If you think he doesn't know what's going on, you are definitely sadly mistaken. And those of you, those people that used to live on Tamaray, those people that was a part of his family, that was 23 years ago. Y'all need to think about that. Stop letting people that have had a rapport with him from back then make you think that they got this deep connection with Baba like that brother Larry Dammonsburg does. He posts this picture of him and Baba. And you can look at Baba's not even engaged with him. And he's standing there taking a picture with Baba. And he'll post that picture and make you all think that he got this deep connection with the master. Or you have other people that will study our doctrine. They'll post a picture of the master teacher, and they'll have post pictures with them, with the master teacher, or they'll take a picture with Baba's picture with their face next to one of his pictures, and they'll post it, and they'll talk all of this like they're so deep, like they're these deep teachers with the affirmation, and it's like they're preaching to the choir. Because if you was really about the doctrine and you was really about raising souls, you wouldn't be on the internet doing that. You would be people in your life, people that are around you would be learning about this information from you, setting an example. Okay? So hold on a second. I don't understand why this brother why y'all not getting rid of these people that's coming up permanently. Listen, when someone puts a negative comment, permanently get rid of it. Okay? Delete them permanently off the channel. Like where they can't come back in. Don't even put them on timeout. There's a way that y'all could just get rid of them, so they can't ever come back on my channel. So now the thing that I want to say is this. What was I saying? So now the thing that I wanted to say to you all is that what was I saying before that dude said something? How you doing, Diaz? Cortez Diaz, Rahubat. Anyway, so what I wanted to say is that, what I was saying was that the master teacher is a very and highly intelligent man. And when you see people taking pictures with him and pretending they got this deep connection with him, the people that are connected to the master teacher, they don't have to do that. Those people that are using his name and using our doctrine and they trying to stand out in a crowd, those are the ones that you have to watch out for, because people that are really studying, people that are really have a deep spiritual connection with the master teacher, it's not something to brag about, because when you're connected to Baba, you can feel what's really happening, and it's not a joke. It's not about show and tell. It's not about showing off and laughing and bragging. You understand? Because we see the times that we're in, and we know that he's about to get out. We can feel it. And those of us, some of us are not, out of reverence and fear of our Lord and Savior, we want to prepare for his safe return. And we want to do what's necessary to make sure that he gets home safely. And like I said, one of the ways that I'm going to help you all help the master teacher by bringing forth some prayers. I have some powerful prayers. They were given to me by the master teacher when I was incarcerated, and I used them when I got out. Now I want to share something with you. Now the master teacher had gave me a sequence of prayers and told me to say them 7 times every day, right? And these were out of the book of Psalms. So I would say these prayers every day while I was incarcerated, and then I got out. But I wasn't supposed to be, I should not have been released from the state of Georgia because I had a federal warrant because I was on 3 years probation, and I should have stayed, and then the feds came and picked me up. But the prayers were so powerful that they didn't even see that I had a federal warrant, and they released me. So I was out for about a month, maybe 2, before the U.S. Marshals came and picked me up for my violation of my supervised release, my 3 years supervised release. Okay? Because what happened was I did my 2 years for the feds. I came home, and then I went to Georgia without permission. I just went to get a vehicle. And when I went, I got arrested. And that's a violation. So I wound up getting out, going to Georgia, being there with the master. And then after that, I was released. And he told me, he said, you will go home. Say these prayers 7 times a day. And I did. So now let me tell you something deep about the prayers. When I was in the facility, you know, you're in a facility with a bunch of women. It's not how they show you on television. That stuff on TV about women in prison is a lie, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. There's some other facilities located in other places that may be dangerous, but I didn't feel that I was in danger when I was there at any given time. I never felt like I was in danger. But there was a girl in there named Puddin who had came to me, and she was telling me all these horrible things about what her family had did to her. She had told me some really horrible things that I don't want to talk about. And I felt so bad for the girl. And I said, my gosh, man, you know, I just spoke to the spirits that be. And I said, how is it that this can be allowed to take place where some girl is sitting up in here and she's going through what she's going through. Yes, she did commit a crime, but she didn't belong in there. I felt so bad for this girl. So I gave her the prayers that Baba gave me and said, listen, say this 7 times every day. I said, don't give them to anyone else. I'm going to share them with you. I said, say this prayer 7 times a day and you're going to get out. I told her that. She said, okay. So I gave her the prayers, and her cell was across from my cell. So while I'm laying I'm on the top bunk. So while I'm laying on my bunk, the girl, about a good 3 hours went by, like 3 o'clock in the morning. I see the ambulance going to her room. And I looked and I said, oh my gosh, I hope this girl ain't trying to commit suicide or something. Because from the sad story that she told me, and I saw the ambulance taking the girl out the room. And I said, I wonder what happened. And then my roommate was like, that's Puddin. I said, what? So the next few days, she comes back to the unit, back in her cell, and we outside, we sitting at the table talking. And I said, what happened? She said, those prayers that you gave me? I said, yeah. She said, I started saying them. She said, and then all of a sudden, I got sick and my whole body went into convulsions. I said, what? She said, I had an epileptic attack. I said, what do you mean you had an epileptic attack? She said, after I said those prayers, I got sick. And I was like, I couldn't understand it. And I was like, whoa, maybe these prayers, I don't know. Maybe it was something inside of her and the prayers got it out. I don't know. You understand? But you all need to understand who the master is. He's a very powerful man. And a lot of y'all are underestimating him because you're allowing yourselves to be misled by devils in the tribe that claiming they got these gifts when they were not sent here to guide any of us to take us anywhere. And some of y'all just get weak-minded, you get lonely, and you get sad, and you wondering where the master is, and he's right here with us. He said this. He said, I'm inside of you all. I'm inside of each and every one of you. So you all have to stop thinking that this is all game and this is all lies, and that this, I'm telling you, you talking to somebody that was incarcerated with the master teacher. I was in the same places at the same time. I'm telling y'all, there was ETs in my room. All right. And there were people that was incarcerated with Baba that could tell you about some weird stuff that used to take place. Look, they was transferring me from one facility in Georgia to New York, and and there was two guys, because they had me in like a holding cell, and they had some other guys in a cage across from mine. And two of those guys, one of them used to live on the land. I forgot his name. Nice looking young brother. He was young. And he said, oh, I forgot what he said. He was in there because of something with his driver's license. He was driving on a suspended license. Then there was another guy who was in a cell with Baba. There was two dudes in there. So now here I am in a cell, right? And across from in a holding pen, and across from my holding pen, there was some other dudes being transferred to another facility. And three of those dudes, one of them was on the land, and two of them was incarcerated with Baba when he was in the Fulton County Jail. And one guy, because they were country, he said, man, I'll tell you one thing, boy, I had to get up out of there. That cell with Mr. York, I was like, He said he was so scared because there was so much weird stuff happening. He said that there was some beings that came to the window while Baba was in the cell. They came to his window and was talking to him. And the guy said he got scared and he left. He said he got up out of there, and he said that they had Baba sleeping on the floor. They had a mattress on the floor in Fulton County because the prison was overcrowded, and they had Baba in there, on the floor. And I got upset. And I said, why didn't you why didn't you give him your bed? I said, you sat there and let them put him on the floor. And he said, man, I said he could. He said, man, I said he could have this cell. He could have this bed. He said, because I'm getting out this room. And he said he left. So the other guy that was there for a suspended license said to me, now you know, he said, now you know who that this right here is a divine intervention, and that where you're going and you being here is all set up by the masters. That's what the younger guy who lived on the land, who used to be on Tamaray, said to me. And I said, okay, you're right. And his skin was clear. He looked really good. He looked like a very respectful young brother, And that's how I knew he walked with the master, because all of us who studied Baba's doctrine, even if you ain't studying the doctrine, anybody can look at you and tell that you know something, because it lifts, the spell gets lifted, and things get removed. And that's why when you used to walk with us and you don't walk with us, those people are dangerous to be around, And so, like I said, I got some prayers. Then my next live, I'm going to go live about the prayers. I'm going to set that up, and we're going to do the prayers over my freeconferencecall.com. I'm going to give y'all the number. I'm going to set everything up, and we're just going to get into a prayer mode. And I don't know if we should do the prayer for 9 days first, and then after that, we'll do it for 10 more days. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. But there are things that I have to share with y'all that y'all are going to have to do before we do the prayers. And like I said, it's something that you have to do with salt. All right. Now, the salt is just something that you're going to have to do, so that way while we're saying our prayers, these evil beings, like these people, you see I'm talking live, and there's people coming on here doing stupid stuff, we got to protect ourselves from the devil seed. Because when you see people coming online, and my moderators have to constantly delete these people from their negativity. These are devils, the children of the devil seed. They come in many forms, and they'll come in while we're trying to say the prayers to interrupt. So, like I said, I have a sequence of prayers, and these prayers are going to help you in your personal life. They're going to help bring Baba out quicker. It's going to help line things up and put a protection shield around the master teacher and a protection shield around me. You understand? Because you can rest assured that just like I told you, the stuff that they've done, they don't stop. What does the master teacher say? The devil is doing his work, y'all, 24 hours a day. These niggas don't sleep. They don't rest. They wake up angry. They wake up pissed off. They wake up feeling guilty. They wake up lying, creating lies, spreading rumors. That's what they do. And if anyone in this tribe has anything to say about me, tell them niggas to go live. Tell them to go live and stop talking behind my face. Tell them to come live and do what I'm doing and right the wrong. Okay? If what I'm saying and what I'm telling y'all about these people are lies. Now, Rahubat family, thanks for the information, sister. Oh, you welcome, Karima Shabazz, Rahubat. I like your name. So I just wanted to come live to tell y'all that I did not forget about Tashaka Malik, okay? He's next up for exposure. I will send a flyer out. And like I said, you're going to be shocked when you hear about this freaking devil. Because he is a devil. He is a devil, all right? A devil. And they're using the Masonic affirmation to distort our teachings. And like I said, I'm going to get into it when the time comes. But before I do the Tashaka Malik exposure, we have to get our prayers in, okay? Because there's some things that's taking place, and we don't want them to get messed up. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? We don't want to be moving backwards. We want to keep moving forward. We want the master teacher free with us. And like he said, Baba said this a long time ago, and I just want to remind y'all, I wasn't there, but I heard the affirmation. And there was a class, there was a Savior's Day, and there was a group of people, and Baba was standing there teaching. He was talking to everybody. And he said to everyone, he said, y'all are sitting here waiting for the Messiah, right? He said, y'all are waiting for the Messiah. But y'all are not thinking that y'all have to do something to protect this being that's coming here, because they're going to try to kill the Messiah, right? These demons, their jobs are to kill that child, whoever that child may be, right? And so Baba says so, but you all are not thinking. Hold on, I just seen a little bug. Hold on, y'all. I don't know where this thing came from. It looked like a little spider or something. I just killed it, or did it run down I don't know. Excuse me, y'all. I don't like bugs. Anyway, so excuse me, y'all. Let me fix this back. So anyway, but what the master teacher was trying to say was that we are sitting up here waiting to be saved by the Messiah, when the reality is we have to save it. We have to save that child from them trying to kill the child. And I'm sitting up here showing y'all beings in this tribe, humanoids. Some of them are demons, some of them are witches, some of them are evil people. And I'm telling y'all about all these evil things that they did. From even the brother, Bolivar LaFranc, and his wife Elvira, the sister Mufida and her husband Mad Ray. These people are Luciferians. They're devils. And they will sit up here and get upset and say, after all we did, no, y'all are full of it, man. You never did anything. And whatever you did, it was an evil intent, because your job was to try to take me off the path of the Most High. Y'all all have a spiritual pact with the devil, okay? And y'all all have a spiritual pact with the devil, man. And that's just what it is. And y'all sitting up here acting like this ain't real. And it is. You understand? All this stuff that's taking place, Baba said it's the end of their 6,000 year rule. And Baba said it's the end of their 6,000 year rule. And no, my fireplace is, I can turn it on by a switch and it comes on. It's ran by electricity. So it's not a real fire. It's like a stove fire. So, and it's not burning out. That's the light right there. I can turn that off whenever I want to. It's ran by electricity. There's a switch I can turn on and the whole thing will come on. Just so you know, whoever made that comment about the fireplace. Like y'all are some dumb freaking humans. I'm sitting up here talking about the end of times and the last days and how they trying to kill that child, and somebody's saying something about a fire. Like, I'm just like, I don't understand, man. That's why they say that y'all are not going to make it. It's only going to be a handful of people that make it. The math teacher said that the amount of people that will make it can fill up the size of a football field. So he said that may seem like it's a lot of people, but if you think about everybody throughout the whole world, that's not a lot of people. So anyway, the master teacher was talking during Savior's Day, and he said to those people, he said, y'all sitting up here, he said, do y'all understand what this day is about? He's talking about Savior's Day. He said, y'all are waiting to be saved, but what you don't realize is that y'all have to protect and save that child because they're going to try to kill it, whether it's a male or a female. He said, they're going to try to kill that child. And it's our job to protect that child, to protect the one that's coming in, because the devil will use his children and they'll come like they one of us and pretend that they one of us, but they have a spiritual pact with the devil, and their job is to take us out. And so I'm saying this to say that I put pictures up on the wall and I've showed y'all the things that I've survived from evil people in the tribe. Lizards, Luciferians, some of them are vampires, and they could come in many forms. You got spiritual vampires that want negative energy. You got spiritual vampires that want good energy, that suck you, drain you from your good energy. You got vampires that drain you from your sexual energy, and you got vampires that drain you for blood. They are real vampires. These beings, they do exist. Okay? And so okay, brother, thank you. And so I'm just sitting here telling y'all that that everything that I'm exposing on my channel was very real, and that y'all have to take this a little bit more seriously. And so many are called, few are chosen. And there's a lot of people that came for the calling, but they didn't make it. And a lot of them are gone. And I just want to let y'all know. And I'm being honest. I know it's funny or whatever, but I'm just here to tell y'all, like that sister Iris, she's fat and funky looking. Ain't nobody that's caught up in food, eating that freaking obese, bald headed, having freaking kids is going anywhere with the master when he comes out. And ain't no crackhead, somebody that's smoking drugs, smoking weed, eating freaking Popeye's chicken, greasy freaking lips and all of that, drinking alcohol, thinking they running somewhere with the master teacher. I don't care. They can hide behind the internet and not show you who they are and read the doctrine and pretend they walk with us. They ain't going nowhere with us. These are people that have fell off. They could talk all that vegan stuff. We're not vegans, we're herbivores. There's a difference. Look it up. They could talk all that, I'm a healer and all this other stuff. You are nobody and you are nothing. And you were not sent by the Most High to guide any of us anywhere. The only person that was ordained with that title on this planet is Panabab Yanun. Nowhere in the book of Revelations does it say anything about somebody named Life Wave coming to save us or heal us at all. Nowhere in the book of Revelations is anybody in there mentioned about doing anything to save us in these last days and times. And like I said, wouldn't know what to tell y'all to do. I can tell you that the hands is quicker than the eyes. And if you need something real quick, you could throw it in your hand, but whatever. I could tell you about that from my experience from being out there and hustling. But as far as me telling you where to go, a safe place to be, when them fireballs come, did y'all see that meteorite that came from San Francisco and landed, that came from France, flew all the way from France and landed in San Antonio, Texas? Y'all didn't see that? Y'all don't see all this crazy stuff happening? All these UFOs, extraterrestrials everywhere. People from all over the world are filming it. And our doctrine, we're the only people on the planet that has ever spoke about it. And they start stealing our information and put it on the History Channel, acting like that man, I forgot his name, that be messing up his hair. They was trying to mess their hair up like they crazy, like they Einstein or something, and start talking about UFOs and the Anunnaki. Please, Baba been telling us about this from way back in the 70s. When I was a little girl, I remember going to class and Baba talking about that, saying that these extraterrestrials held back the four winds to get their children and their seed out of this planet. And Baba said, we don't care. about none of y'all. We don't care what you do. We don't care where you go. They said the only people that they're concerned about is their seed. He said, if you're not one of them, then you must, he said, if what I said is bothering you, then you must not be one of them. So a lot of y'all are freaking hating on us because some of us are children of Most High and we got a destiny out of here and y'all stuck here with them crazy freaking looking beings like Uzi Vert and Cardi B and them. Y'all all in everybody business on the internet and they sex life and stuff. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? Why don't we stay mind our business and stay out of all that and let them devils go down? Because Baba said that this is the end of their 6,000-year rule. And all of those that live in the image and after the likeness of the beast will go down with this devil. So let them go down and stay out of that. That don't have nothing to do with us. Y'all better wake up and realize what I'm telling y'all and who these people are. Y'all said I sat up here. I done told y'all that this girl, Mary Elaine York, tried to sell y'all soul to the devil. Look what she tried to do. Sell us to the devil so she could be big, like bigger than the master teacher. Y'all need, and she over there in Africa collecting money. Y'all sending that crazy girl your money? I'm showing y'all the work that I did, how these niggas tried to steal my ideas, lie on me, play games, and y'all sit up here sending the wrong people the financial support when it's supposed to go to me, not them. By the time y'all do find out, it's going to be too late. And you can't say you was never told. And guess what? I don't blame you if you don't, think that what I'm saying is real. I don't blame you. But just don't be fooled by them. You understand? You don't want to help me? Don't help me. But don't be stupid. I told y'all the Williams and Williams law firm was fake. I told y'all that nigga Amun Numa is a hater. How you going to be on my team, working with me, helping with me, and then you turning against me? And LifeWave giving me money and then all of a sudden talking about give me my money back. And y'all play all types of games. And guess what? You better be glad that I'm living Wusa back. Because I'm telling you now, I'm a gangster. I'm not no freaking no average these freaking girls that you see walking down the street working 9 to 5s every day, kissing some freaking bosses behind to get a raise. I'm not that type of chick. Okay, so you should be glad that I'm on internet and that Wu Sabat has reformed me. Because anything other than that, you niggas are playing dirty games. I'll make sure you get stepped to. And that's a fact. I don't play games with these freaking men in this tribe and your disrespectful freaking ways and your lies that you play and the games that you do because you jealous of me. All right, I don't sleep with young boys. And that's not where my mind is. Women don't think like men. Y'all need to get that through your freaking heads. And y'all got these freaking prostitutes with these BBLs and all this other stuff. Y'all getting turned out from the internet. And y'all think this is how all women are. We're not like that. And what you see on the internet is not really what's happening all over the world. All women are not like that. Y'all make it, like Baba said, they keep making it about the butt, the butt, the butt. Shaking around, turning it around, spreading it in the air. And instead of y'all brothers getting your mind out the gutter and disciplining yourselves and doing the right thing so that when the master returns, you can walk with the master, you easily get turned away. Y'all jealous, evil, vindictive, and a lot of you sisters are a bunch of freaking whores. And you don't like me because of what I'm saying about you, and it's true. Y'all are whores. A lot of y'all go from brother to brother to brother. Y'all freaking acting like y'all walk with us and you don't. I don't care if you marry. Oh, now all of a sudden, Baba says, if you ain't married, you're a kare, you're a slut. So now you forcing a man to marry you. And now you with this man, the ninth and 12th brother from the time Baba been in there. And now you're marrying this brother. Now you want to get married. But that's what witches do. They go from man to man to man to man. And I don't know what's wrong with them and why they can't live without a man. They act like they're going to die. And then when the sisters are not like that, y'all call them lesbians. Why? Because they don't want to sleep with your funky, stinking behind. Y'all got hair all under your arms, boogers in your nose. Y'all freaking stink. Your feet stink. Y'all freaking funky. Take care of yourself. Have some discipline. Read our doctrine and study the purity and neatness book from the holy tablets. Sit in the tub and take a bath. Y'all sitting up here being upset with the women in the tribe and being angry with us because we don't like you like that. Because we don't think that way. That's not our way, man. You know, I lived in the Ansar law community. I wasn't thinking about no brother. Know what sisters did? Oh, ask Imam for a mate. You got to get a mate. Karatuan. I said, why? I said, why would I ask a man for a mate? They said, you got to, girl. You got to. They was jealous of me. I didn't know. They was putting stuff in my head, telling me what to do. You got to ask Imam for a mate. Go ahead. Girl, did you ask for a mate yet? Ask for a mate. I said, what the hell is this? I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Why? Why should I do it? They was trying to force me to ask for a freaking mate. Now, you ask the brother Rashad that lived in the Detroit community. I lived in the Detroit community for 2 years. I did not have a mate then. And I didn't ask for one. And I didn't want one. And I wasn't thinking about one. I'm a spiritual woman. And I want to go home with my family. That's what I want to do. I'm a friendly person. And just because I'm friendly don't mean I want you. Y'all just, Baba said that this planet is conditioned children that whenever someone gives them a gift, they give them the gift and then they pull a gift back and say, give me a kiss. And they kiss them and then they give them the gift. And what does that do to the DNA? It makes them think that every time someone does something for you, that you got to give them something in return. And they play these freaking games in this tribe. And I'm tired of it. When a master teacher come home, you will be exposed too. Because I tell him everything. I'm not going to be in a relationship in this tribe with anybody living with lies. Or feeling like I have to pretend I'm something that I'm not. I tell Baba everything. Everything. Just so you know. I'm not afraid of any of you niggas. I'm not afraid of none of you. And like I said, I'm not your average girl. Okay? And your money don't move me. I need it to support what I'm doing. Because you're not going to do it. It's sad, the times that we living in, but we're about to have a very joyous occasion. And these devils know that they lost. And all you niggas that lit candles on me, came to my house and took things that didn't belong to me, all you people that did things to try to stop me, you will have your day. I promise you. I've never seen one person, anybody do anything to me and it never get dealt with. Even when I was in the feds. Those girls in there was just jealous. And I was so angry. I was so angry and I used to use foul language a lot. And this lady came up to me and told me why. She's a Caucasian woman that had traveled all over the world. And before I left, she came up to me. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, now you tell me and I'm leaving. Why you couldn't have told me this when I first got there? She told me that I was different. She told me that she liked that the way I looked was different. And, it's almost like as if she knew I wasn't from here or something, And then when I left that camp and I went home, a few days later, they sent a hurricane and tore the whole campground up. They was all in the bathroom on their knees crying. All of them when I left. They was slandering me for no reason. Country girls from New Orleans, from Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and where else? That's where those girls was from. And they was the worst group of women I had ever been around in my life. I was like, what is wrong with these people? There was one girl in there named Matoka. She was from Alabama. She was in college. She did some step thing, whatever. And she started saying something about me because I had a perm in my hair. And I said, you eating swine. I told her. Because she said, because I had a perm. I did have a perm in my hair. But when I came out the feds and I went to Athens, anybody that knows me could tell you my hair was long. I shaved all my hair off. I wanted to be a part of the family. And Baba told me to move to Athens closer to the family, and I did. And I shaved all my hair off. It's not shaved anymore. But I was like, I'm staying home. I was like, because I know who the master teacher is. And there are people in this tribe, they're gone. A lot of them are sick. Some of them are HIV positive. A lot of brothers are down low, living two different lives. A lot of them sleeping with each other. They doing all types of grimy stuff that you couldn't even imagine, y'all. And so I'm here to tell you what I know. And I don't know personally their business, but I can say this, is that they're freaking disgusting. And when the brothers used to gather and they used to come in the lodge and they used to gather in Athens, it used to stink in there when they used to leave. And I used to be like, what the heck? And Nasir, Tabitjet, she didn't want me talking about them. So she would hurry up and give me some frankincense and myrrh rocks to burn in the room. When they used to gather and have the meetings, when Joe and all of them used to gather, and some of the men used to be wearing real tight pants, like spandex. I was like, why he got on spandex? And I used to be sitting there looking at him. And some sisters, they didn't even care. They just wanted to be in a room full of men or be around the men. And I'm here to tell y'all this is not our way. This is the way of the devil. We do not live like this. Our tribe is segregated. The men with the men and the women with the women. The reason why I deal with certain brothers is because of what I'm doing for the master teacher. And there are brothers that reach out to me to help me. And if those of you who are helping me, please continue to help me. And if you don't want to help me, you don't. But like I said, it ain't over until it's over. Please continue to support your sister. Continue to support the woman that put the work in, that did all of this hard work for Baba, that didn't care about what others was going to say about me, and that exposed my home, exposed them on my wall, and let y'all see who the devils was. I pulled out my fly swatter and I smacked the piss out of them, and I killed these freaking flies and roaches with my mouth, okay? And told y'all what I knew. And I will continue to do it, like I said, until Baba's home. After Tashaka Malik, we got Janet Goins. Oh, yeah. I didn't forget about you either. She's another freaking devil in this tribe that needs to be exposed. So I just want to let y'all know. After Tashaka Malik, Janet Goins is up next. Okay? Because you did some evil stuff to me too. And they all did evil things to me. All right? Either by spreading rumors and lying or do some kind of witchcraft. I already exposed Shalimar Richardson and her son, and I told y'all what they did. Baba's wife, Shalimar Richardson, yes. They're all devils. You think about it. Abigail, Baba been in there 23 years. So Abigail Washington, she knew she lied, her and Jacob. So why, if you took your recantment statement back, you said Baba did it, you said he didn't do it, then you said he didn't do it again. So why you ain't writing some statement to the government saying that look, I put an innocent man in prison. You would have only had gotten 3 years for lying. Look it up. I had a roommate named Tara who had a twin. And that's how much time she did. She did 3 years for perjury, for lying on the witness stand. That's all you do. And you go to the feds. You go to the camp. You would have did your 3 years and you would have been out already. And you could have saved your son's life. You sent your son insane. Y'all did all this evilness for what? Why? Why did y'all do this to Baba? What was y'all getting out of it? We out here in the world with these dirty freaking people, with their dogs everywhere, pooping and pissing, people vomiting, coming out of clubs. Y'all want to be around this? Cigarette smoke, people walking around with no clothes on, pink and blue hair. Y'all gave all of that beautiful land on Tamaray, Egypt of the West, to come out here to this freaking garbage. You niggas, I'm talking to you niggas that lived on Tamaray. Y'all gave all that up for this. And now you got niggas like Lifeway with a coin, some stupid thing, copper, wrapped around his freaking eye, and some beads coming down this way, looking like a crazy dude, telling y'all that he's a healer. And y'all sitting up here eating this dude's herbs and his food. You don't know what he putting in it. If you're sick and you don't feel good, you can look up you can look up what the symptoms are, and you can heal yourself. There are people doing it on the internet that heal themselves from cancer and all types of diseases by eating right. disciplining yourself and changing your diet. Y'all sit up here letting these people distort our teachings and our way of life. And y'all sit back and you don't do anything. And you sit back and you slander me. But you don't talk about the men that beat on our women and the men like Duswa that molested a little girl. Y'all push all and sweep all of that under the rug and act like what I said never happened. And y'all don't say nothing to these niggas that's running around here talking about, well, I'm going to study the language now. Okay, but what about what I just said on your channel about the dude that did that to a beautiful little girl? The mother had the child here since she was 2 years old. Y'all don't have anything to say. This is freaking... This go to show me where your freaking mind is at. And this is why that dude, that rapper P. Diddy was able to get away with what he did for so long. Because y'all niggas could let a nigga buy you out of anything. Money and status and clout. Y'all will follow these people and listen to anything that they say and do anything that they do because y'all think that they gods. They are not gods. And like it said in the book of Ephesians, it said you are not a god. You will be knocked down. And you will be known that you are just a man. You are nobody. This powerful being that y'all think, the devil, that has so much power, the master teacher says in our doctrine, he will be trapped, he will be lured, he will be bound, and forever. Him and all of those who follow him. Y'all are some weak-minded people. But y'all sit up here and ignore everything that I said about what this dude, Damien Alvin Pryor, did to children. Ignore what he did to Vernalise Cameron's son. Ignore all of that and attack me. I'm the monster, not this freaking man that did this to freaking children. And y'all know how we are, and y'all know how the master teacher is about women and children. He has always put us first. The elders, the children, and then the women. So what I'm saying to you goes over your head. And y'all sit up there and entertain buffoonery, but you won't address some serious stuff like this. And you think that when the math teacher comes out, y'all niggas in the lodge is going to be standing in front of him like y'all some freaking soldiers? When y'all sat back, I told y'all that nigga Anthony Montgomery punched Baba's daughter in the face. He was living in Baba's building, squatting, not paying no freaking rent. And y'all gonna let these niggas tell y'all not to help me? I'm over here struggling and also fighting for the master teacher as well. Traveling, dealing with all types of stuff with little or no help at all. I tell y'all about this freaking demon, Mary Elaine York, that tried to sell y'all soul to the devil. I'm exposing these people to y'all, and you still don't think it's real. You know how I know? Because soon as Baba gave Janet Goins that title, look how many dumb niggas was standing at the city hall with this freaking clown. I was like, okay, why are y'all standing out there? Because Baba said she's the feather P. Oh, and you're going to make you one of my feathers, and you're going to be a feather. Don't that sound stupid? Y'all just listen to... Oh, my gosh. I don't know, man. You know, it's like y'all just don't think. And some of y'all are thinking, you just don't care because you're children of the devil. And that's what y'all like. Y'all like confusion, and y'all like stuff that as long as it ain't got nothing to do with anything positive and bringing the master teacher out, we for it. Y'all flying from all over, going to City Hall to do what? With all the shooting and the crazy stuff that's happening in the street, y'all marching for what? That's not our way. We got to get up out of here. So y'all should be preparing for our journey up out of here because we are leaving. And those of you that don't want to go, you want to stay here and be a Cherokee and a Seminole and a Blackfoot and a Washita, go right ahead. Because I ain't no Native American. I'm African. And I'm out of here. Pana Babianoon is the smartest man on the planet. There's no one like him. He's highly intelligent, and you ain't going to play him. And like I said, if you think he don't know what's going on, you are fooling yourself. He knows everything about everybody and what's going on, including Shalimar and Remesis and a little book that they selling on the internet. Y'all go ahead and keep listening to them niggas all you want to. Like I said, I'ma keep it real and tell y'all what I know about these people. All right? And I'm gonna get up out of here. If anybody have any questions, again, please don't send me no email. Ask me nothing about where was Baba born. All right? Because brothers, y'all like to be analytical, and women, we accept things as they are. We don't get into trying to break it down. We accept it for what it is, especially if it's coming from a master. None of you men were left with any affirmation to pass it on, to pass the baton. The master teacher is it. He is the end of times. There is no more after him. He said the next one will be coming in 26,000 years, and he said it won't be him. You're not the master teacher. Okay? And these books were written from the master. Stop letting people tell you he's not writing the books, because those are agents of the devil. They don't want you to elevate them yourself, because then you'll be able to see who they are. Stop letting them tell you that it ain't clicking with me. Okay, so if the books ain't clicking with you, then shut up and mind your business. You don't have the right to tell another person not to read our affirmation. Who died and left you chief? Nobody. You don't have the right to tell people that Baba is not writing these books. Plain and simple. He is writing the books. I know, because I was around the sisters I worked in the office, okay? He is writing the books. And do your research. Call a prison and ask them, are inmates allowed to write affirmation from prison? They can. That is a law that they cannot change. You know how many inmates that was incarcerated that came home and wrote books, and they're rich right now for writing books when they was in prison? The master teacher was in solitude, and he wrote the books and sent them out. Drew diagrams and everything, the language and everything, updated. Okay, we're not going to say this no more. Look, he wrote these books. Stop listening to these niggas that's telling y'all he not writing it because they don't want, because it's not clicking with them. It ain't clicking with you because it ain't for you. But if you would study the doctrine, it will help you raise your level. So it will help you raise you up, and you'll be able to look at people and see that they full of it. Like, I'm not listening to this freaking idiot. Who are you? A lot of y'all was children. Baba been in there 23 years. I'm not going to have no 25-year-old stand before me telling me nothing, and no nigga smoking a cigar telling me that he's one of the 23 elders. Who the hell? How are you an elder? Because guards, they don't smoke cigarettes. They are masters of all physical things on the planet. So how could you be an elder and you smoking and drinking Hennessy? Your skin look oily and nasty. You don't look fresh. You look like a freaking bum, and you calling yourself the young elder. Okay, how you gonna be young and old? That should let y'all know what we dealing with. They keep coming up with all this stuff, and like I said, if it wasn't for the internet, nobody would even know them. And if it wasn't for me working on this case, I promise you, none of you would know me. It's because I'm working to help Panabab Yanun. All right? It's because I care about him, and I care about your lives as well. It's not right for me to know all this information and sit back and not tell y'all what I know. And if y'all don't want to wake up, then guess what? You wasn't supposed to wake up. Because like Baba said in the he used to tell us back in the Ansar Law days in Suratu Bakra, he said they will be deaf, dumb, and blind. Whether you tell them and tell them not, they still ain't, even if you show them, they still ain't gonna see. Even if you tell them, they still ain't gonna hear. Even if you show them, they said they will be deaf, dumb, blind, and dumb. You understand? This affirmation ain't for everybody, and I'm glad. But everybody's going to know, because he will be out of there. And like I said, it's going to be too late. And like I said, all you people that did this evil stuff to me, tried to take things that belong to me, like Tammy Janelle Houston, Mufida, and Mad Ray and that brother Iron Bolivar Frank and his wife Elvira and all you devils that played me close. After I done brought y'all down to Florida, showed y'all I was working with Baba, and y'all still did your devilishment because that's who y'all are. Y'all are children of the devil. And you're married to freaking devils and you lay up with devils, and that's what you are. And you're upset with me because I'm exposing you. And if you don't like it, too freaking bad. Because I'm not going to stop. Like I said, the master teacher be out and it's almost over. And then, I'll have the super protection once he's released. Y'all won't be able to touch me. You understand? And like I said, I'm not going to forget these days. I'm going to remember how y'all treated me, the things y'all said about me, the things that y'all ignored, the stuff that I told y'all about these people that y'all ignored. I'm going to remember these days. And those of you who want to continue to support me, please do, because there's more work to do. I still got more work to do. Okay, y'all? And like I said, it's almost over. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in. It says, can you clarify that you didn't call a prison to say that a group of people are going to prison to do a thing? Did I call the prison? I'm asking not to be. Oh, it's okay, sis. You said, can you clarify that you didn't call the prison to say that a group of people are going to the prison to do a thing? Did I call the prison? No, why would I call the prison? I'm sorry. Please don't delete that. Kim Ebron, can you please repeat that again? You said that somebody said I called the prison. It's like, come on, man. Y'all sounding like gossip people. This is he say, she say. All right, so who said that I called the prison and said what? It sound like gossip. Who is this? Don't delete that, the sister Kim Ebron. All right, can you repeat that again? You said somebody said that I called the prison. Why would I call a prison and do something like that? Like, I'm a former inmate. I know about the rules. No, don't send me the email. Type this out now so that I could find out what are you talking about, sis. Because every time somebody says something with my name, it's always gossip. It ain't never nothing that can be verified. Yeah, type it out to me right now. What you said, somebody said that I called the prison. First of all, if you call a prison, ADX Florence, you're not going to speak to, you have to ask to speak to one of Baba's counselors. She trying to be funny, she lying. You would have to listen to the clubhouse call. Okay, so why are they going in these clubhouse places slandering my name? Yeah, it's gossip. Like, come on, talk about I called the prison and I said what? Y'all don't, man, exactly, man. And somebody said she trying to be funny. No, don't send me no email. Type this out now. Type it out again, sis. What are you saying they said that I called the prison and I did what? I'm a smart woman. Y'all sound like a bunch of dummies, man. Y'all listen to anything. They in Clubhouse slandering my name. But they won't say nothing about that goddamn. They was on Clubhouse with Duswa, with a freaking pedophile, calling himself a god. All right, so she lying. Atum Ray, I'm not on joke time. Okay, so type out what you saying. They said I said, because it ain't clear. And then after that, I got to get off. Let her type out what she said. Take your time, sis. I was in the help free Dr. York room. Okay, and? Because y'all stay on that goddamn internet, man. That's how you could tell they full of shit. Help free Dr. York room. Okay, what about it? Because they always in them damn telegrams and in them clubhouse slandering my freaking name. All them freaking black devils got these secret freaking groups. And they feel like they got power now because they got people following them and listening to a room. So now they finally got a voice. Tell these niggas to let you see how they live and let you see inside of their home. All these freaking Popeye chicken eating niggas. drinking Hennessy, smoking weed, and talking crap about me on a clubhouse in some clubhouse room with nasty Mr. freaking Bundy with all that whooping cough crap he got inside, living in Iris' house with her freaking kids. She got this freaking strange man around her freaking daughter. This is why, man, look, y'all are freaking creeps, man. Y'all are creeps and y'all a bunch of weirdos talking about me and some group in the Free Dr. York Clubhouse group. Look, sis, I don't want to hear that shit, all right? Come with the facts, Miss Kim and Braun. I don't want to hear it, all right? Because I don't call no prison and y'all making up stuff in them damn rooms about me because they jealous, all right? That's how it is. Y'all got something to say? Come live like I do. Come live. Let your voice be heard and don't be down in some clubhouse talking some crap. That's what you ask me what? Does that make sense? For me to be calling the prison and say what? About what? That don't even make no damn sense. Y'all get yourself together, man. Get your minds right. And stop listening to rumors. No freaking devils in them freaking clubhouses. That's why when Baba come out, it's going to be over. Ain't nobody going to be listening to y'all. Anyway, I got to go, y'all. Anybody got any other questions that make sense? Yeah, how do I know if you even a woman? You sitting up here talking about your name is Kim or Braun, and don't worry, I'll email you and all this other stuff. And y'all slandering Kim low key. She was probably defending your name, Tabby, and it came to see for real. Listen, but y'all not making sense. Y'all don't talk. Listen, y'all let this internet and the texting. Y'all not making sense. Yeah, go live. All right, let's go live. Hold on. Let me let you go live with me, sis. Hold on. How I'm gonna do this? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I'm about to let you go live with me. All right, sis, can you hear me? Are you there? I'm trying to let you go live. Hold on. Hold on, sis. Hold on, sis. Oh, you can hear me? 1 minute. Let me put you on so you could go live with me. Channel activity. Okay, can you hear me? Are you there? Can you hear me? All right, can y'all hear me? What's going on? I'm trying to put you on live with me, sis. Did you hear me? I don't understand why you're not speaking up. Hold on 1 minute. Let me see something. Hold on. Let me go on your name. Channel activity. Hold on. I'm about to hit that now. All right. Can you talk now, please, sis? Kimber Braun. Are you there? All right. I don't know what to do. I think I'm supposed to let her go live in the beginning. Where's the link to join? Hold on. Let me see if I could. All right. Hold on. Let me try to. I'm trying to link you out now. I think I'm supposed to do it in the beginning. Hold on, sis. I don't know. It's not working. I don't think I can do it like that. I just tried. I don't think I have a link that I hold on, let me see if I could pass you a link. Channel activity. I don't know. I just tried it. It's not letting me do it. But anyway, sis, look, I'm not the type of person that don't like to clear the air or right the wrong. Okay? Yeah. See if you can ask to join, and then I'll bring you in. But the thing is this: these people in those clubhouses, and they also go in Telegram, and they always having these secret meetings. They never do it in a public forum. Yeah, have me send her link. I don't even think I could send her link. Yeah, see if she can ask to join. Cause like I said, I'm new to the. I only know how to go live on my phone and all this other stuff. I don't know. It's not showing me where I could pass her I would have to go out and come back in again. But sis, check this out. I know you are not afraid to keep it real. That is why I asked. Yes, sis. Like the thing is this. They always making up stuff and spreading rumors and lying and creating. Like y'all gotta the internet. The internet. It's always a bunch of people on the internet and they spend half their time on the internet doing what? Going back and forth talking. There's supposed to be a free Dr. York room, and they ain't doing nothing. They're not doing anything to free Baba. It's just a way to create a distraction and to have y'all following them so they could sit up there and play games and try to find out if they know something that they don't know. All right, so I'm getting ready to end this call. Kim LeBron, you could email me, but to be honest with you, all that negativity with them lying and making up stuff on me, talking about I contacted the prison to do what? Why would I call the prison? Does that make any sense? I don't. First of all, ADX Florence has the most evilest freaking officers or administration. Those are devils over there. Why would I call that place? All right, so I'm getting ready to get off, y'all. All right, and it's been way overdue. Y'all have a nice shadow. Y'all have a nice day. And Wadu, Wu Ashuk, thank you moderators. Hatet the JA and thank you Nafir Ba, Anaktat Reye, Amuntat. Appreciate y'all. I got work to do. And like I said, I'm coming back live with the prayers and I'm gonna give my conference call, freeconferencecall.com number, and we're gonna just start saying our prayers. Because it's stuff like this that we need to let the prayers go up so that the math teacher can come out. Because like I said, most of the work is done. We still got work to do. And I do need y'all support. And thank you, Kim LeBron, Ashil Kawun, and Kum. Yeah, like I said, you can email me, sis. But I don't understand all this stuff. Is just not clear to me. I don't listen to gossip and the stuff on the clubhouse, all that stuff that they saying about me. They're upset that I exposed them and put them on my wall, and they don't like it because they're a bunch of devils, and I know every last one of them. And like I said, they should be glad that I'm talking on the internet and that I'm not the person that I used to be. Okay, because like I said, I wasn't with all the talking. And you, anybody that know me can tell you. And I know Baba said we're not violent people, but some people you need to open a can of whoop ass. Some of these people in this tribe, they need to be dragged by their locks. You understand what I'm saying? And stomped out because they all are devils. And like I said, they hide behind the internet and they talk stuff with a fake name, and they play a lot of internet games because before the internet came, you had to watch what you said, you had to watch what you did about people because someone was going to come and see you. All right? This is a fact. All right. It's just like in high school and in public school. You run in your mouth. Next thing you know, after school, you see a group of people running up on you. And they running down the block because they done started something. They done put themselves in a situation that they can't get out of. All right. These are the type of people that we dealing with in this tribe. They're a bunch of punks. If they got something to say about me, tell them to come live. Tell them stop hiding in them little freaking club rooms like the little punks that they are and say what they got to say. Because guess what? When I was in Athens, Georgia, I rode by myself. And when I had a problem with a sister spreading a rumor about me, I went and knocked on her door by myself and was like, "What's up?" Because you running your freaking mouth, your words can, sometimes people can say things. I was just telling my sister this last night. I said, listen, People can say things about another person that ain't true, and you can mess around and get somebody killed. You have to be careful with your words, and you got to choose your words wisely in what you say about others. All right? Because me, I'm with the action. I ain't with all that mouth. Okay? The only reason why I'm exposing these people is because of what they did to the master teacher. To sit back, watch Baba in there all these years after all, with based on freaking lies, and these niggas, his own family out here lying to y'all, stealing y'all money and playing freaking games with his life. And I didn't like it, and I said I'ma say something about it because I don't like a freaking rat. All right. But like I said, a lot of y'all talk all that crap behind the internet, but you never said a word to me when I was in Athens and when I was in Decatur. I confronted every last one of you sisters, and you said nothing. I confronted you, a room full of women, over 150 women, and I stood in the center and said, "What's up?" And I confronted every last one of y'all, and you had nothing to say. So don't act like you got all this mouth now behind the internet, because y'all a bunch of punks, and you would never say nothing to me to my face. Like I said, because I'm about that life for real. And you should be glad that the Wu Sabat, Wuna Wapu has reformed me, because I'm not really with the talking. Wadu.